Hey guys.
Hey guys, it's a late night Daily Dime tonight. We're gonna be on late night tonight. Are we like?
I feel like the late night show or something.
Yeah, I look like it's middle of the night. But
we had a long day today.
We did have a long day today. We have a great recipe on the blog that's gonna be coming out either tomorrow, by tomorrow night. It's pulled pork nachos.
And
is all we're gonna say.
We got to try some of it. Oh my gosh!
So if it's like the late night show, we don't really look like Jimmy Fallon.
No,
and we're not nearly as cool.
No, but I am.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm pretty cool.
No, not.
Oh my! No, I don't know about that. Anyways, yeah,
cool.
You are.
Okay. I got a cool hairdo, cool beard.
Wow, you're not full of yourself at all,
I'm
are
just
you?
teasing everybody. I don't care. I'm just kidding.
Anyways, tonight we're gonna be talking about why budgets are cool.
Budgets are cool like me.
I know. Hey, there you go. We didn't even try that.
No, we
That's
didn't.
actually pretty funny. Anyways, tonight we're going to be talking about why budgeting is cool. And again, this is late. It's 9:30 pretty much on the East Coast.
Late
here.
for us because we were up early today. We had
Yeah.
tons of stuff to do. We're getting ready for doctor's appointments and all kinds of stuff.
Baby had us crazy a little bit today. So, talking about why budgeting is cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, today we're going to be starting a budgeting series. This whole coming week, our Periscope and Daily Dime YouTube. I can't take my head being chopped off like that.
Sorry.
There we go. No, I don't want my arm ever. But anyways, today we're going to be doing our Daily Dime.
You're not full of yourself at all, are you?
I'm not full of myself. Anyways, but we're going to be doing our Daily Dime on here and on YouTube today. We got to get some things off the laptop so we can do a widescreen YouTube. So if you're on YouTube watching this, I'm sorry about the narrow video. But anyway, so budgets are cool, and we're going to be doing a budgeting series all this coming week and this whole Monday through Friday. And we need to talk a little bit about why budgets are cool. I think some people really feel like, I don't know, what do I want to say
I think people, they shy away from them because they're hard. It's hard to start a budget, I think, sometimes. It's hard to know where to start. It's hard to give up, even though some people are sinking, I've been there, it's not sinking, but
financially.
Sinking financially because oh my gosh, I don't know where to start. I don't know who to pay first, and it's tough. So I think trying to make it, I don't want to say fun, but trying to keep it interesting is I don't know, it helps.
Well, I think I'm coming from a standpoint of that budgets are cool in the sense that people who want to become debt free are never going to get there if you don't care, if you don't fit into the norm. So other people are in other words, are you trying to keep up with the Joneses? I think that's why budgets are cool. You got to kind of put people around you that are like-minded, and that's kind of what the Periscope was the other day that I was talking about. And so I did Periscope, but we didn't get a chance to put that on YouTube as our Daily Dime that day. But anyways, so if you are too busy worrying about your material things are more important to other people, then that's a problem. And so I think that happens I think that's why a lot of people don't get out of debt. Why people aren't debt free.
Right. Because they care more about their stuff than they do.
Right, people and spending time together and being debt free. So the point tonight is budgets are cool. Living on a budget is cool. Becoming debt free is cool. And if you don't have anybody in your area that feels that same way, hang out with us every day. Follow us on YouTube. Join our Facebook page. Join our Facebook group. We have a lot. If you go to debtfreespending.com, we have lots of social media ways that you can follow us. And so we really, the eagle flies alone. We don't care if we fit in locally. There's lots of people. We have lots of friends here who have more material items than we do. They have bigger houses than what we do, and have newer cars than what we do. And we just don't care. We just don't really let that bother us. It's not about, first of all, if our friends were only into us because of what we had, then I really wouldn't want to be friends with those people anyways. And so people have kind of had to decide if they either love us for who we are or, they don't have to hang around with us. And you know what? I hate to say this, but we've had a few friends who don't hang around us anymore because maybe we don't keep up with the Joneses. Mm-hmm. I really do feel that that's a lot of it is that, we're not here to impress. We're not here to, now the only thing is we have been really busy this year. And so we haven't had time to spend with friends because it's been a crazy year with our son being so sick this winter. But anyway, so budgets are cool. It's cool to budget. It's cool to create a surplus. It's kind of a fun game. I really like the numbers game of like writing down how much comes in, how much is going out. And even this week, I kind of sat down and redid our budget after I knew we were going to come into this series and figured out that even though we're debt free, we really haven't been living as closely to our budget as what we needed to be. And so this was a good thing for me too, was to, I don't know if we're going to do envelopes or not. I mean, have you thought about, do you think it would be better for us to do an envelope budget system, or do you think it's better just to keep it the way it is?
No, I don't. I think doing it on the computer, having a spreadsheet, on Excel or whatever document you're using,
right?
And I also you also have a binder that you keep.
Yeah, we have a budget binder that we talked to you about the other day. If you go to debtfreespending.com, scroll down the right side to where it says Family Binder. Okay, click on that. You'll go to all of our printables, and we have lots of printables. It's
amazing.
There.
Yeah, amazing. The way it's set up, it works. It works. I mean, that really is what it boils down to. Is that budgeting, although it's tough, it works.
Yeah. You're really cute up close.
Aww. Well, like, you guys can't see this because, I guess, of the angle, but her and I are like inches from each other's face.
I feel like we should kiss.
Well, no, not on there. Okay. No PDA on this video. But on the video, it looks like we're pretty far apart, but we have to stay this close. Like, you're almost blurry because you're so close.
So. Anyways, so we're gonna kiss her.
No.
Budgets are really cool. Anyways.
Okay, let's keep it G-rated, guys. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. So anyways, so our son's here, so we really got to be careful. But anyways, so budgeting is something that this week we're going to be talking about how to do it. What all you should be keeping track of. We talked last Periscope about making sure that you're part of our financial freedom plan. We have our own version of our own financial freedom plan that we've been following to get debt free. We're debt free other than our house, and so we're just working towards setting up that monthly budget to create a surplus. And so once you get to the point that, again, and I want to kind of throw out some other, podcasters, other bloggers. If you're not following, follow us, but follow other bloggers as well. Some of my top favorites are Mr. Money Mustache. I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but he's one of my favorite minimalists. He's definitely a minimalist. Like, I don't even think he drives a car. I'm pretty sure he bikes. You know what? As heavy as what we are, we should do that this year, but it would be, I don't know if I could get something for the kids there. That would be a little hard because we actually have to bike uphill, like seriously up a hill. They call it like Radio Hill where we work, but I don't know that I could bike with both kids in the back of the thing. I don't know. Much traffic is up there. I don't really want you. You need to pull the pretzels away so everybody's not hearing you crunch the whole time. Yeah, take it over and put it in your lap. Sorry about all that pretzel crunching you were hearing in the background. But anyways, so yeah, but I don't know. But Mr. Money Mustache, he does a lot of minimalist living. I love that. If you even Google minimalism, there's a lot of other people that will come up. But I also love Wise Bread is another one, and I also like Crown Financial Concepts is one that I talked about a lot. Dave Ramsey's cool. That's fine if you want to follow him as well. But we definitely have some more in store for you guys this week, specifically on budgeting. But tonight we just want to do a real quick, scope, real quick daily dime on why you need to have your head in the right place. And if you're too worried about, get real, we sold our car back to the dealership last year. So that was one of the are you ready to take some major drastic steps to live within your budget? And so one thing that we did tonight, we were in a hurry. We had open house at our son's school. We were shooting photography and video all day for the nacho recipe for tomorrow. And we had 2 doctor's appointments. Let's see, what else did we have? We had all kinds of stuff today.
Crazy.
Yeah, we had to run to the pharmacy. But anyways, in the middle of all that, we were so busy. I knew that we did not have enough in our budget for eating out, that I wanted to go spend a ton on eating out for dinner tonight. Awesome. So you know what we did?
I packed the lunch.
Adam packed dinner. We packed dinner.
I packed our dinner.
Yeah.
In a lunchbox. It was awesome. 2 PB&Js.
Yeah, we had peanut butter and jelly because at lunch he made chicken Caesar wraps, which we're going to have to feature in the blog sometimes because ours have a really unique twist that make them really good. But anyway, so he made chicken Caesar wraps for lunch. So that was kind of like dinner for lunch, and then for dinner we had peanut butter and jelly because we just really and made our son a hoagie. I bought hoagie bread. We've been really trying to stock enough food that, we don't have to eat out at all. We can just pack all the time.
It was great. I mean, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. So we're heading in that direction to where we're actually in our own lives where we're budgeting to the point where we're really trying to draw in our eating out budget.
Did we have to have PB&Js? No. Because that was the only thing on our shelf? No.
No.
We chose to have that because it was easy and quick, and we were able to eat supper and then dash to our son's school for his open house.
Yeah. I mean, and also Carol, who did the nachos, also gave us huge thing of the pulled pork nachos tonight. So I got to tell you,
I ate probably 90% of.
No, I had it too, but it was so good. Wait till you read that blog post. I can't wait. I can't wait for it to all come out. We're working on that tonight after we get off of here. But anyways, so budgets are cool, and you've got to get to the point where you got to make some drastic major steps. I'll be honest with you. I loved my Buick Enclave. I had a Buick Enclave. I love that thing.
Nice car.
It was a nice ride. Leather seats. I remember the day that our Explorer broke down, and I decided to get that car loan, and I regretted it like the next week that I had the loan. But did I love the car? Yes, I love the car.
I love the remote start. I think that was one of my favorite things was the remote start.
Oh, it had heated seats. It was leather. I mean, we could afford it. It was in our budget.
Yeah, it was.
It was even in our budget. But we wanted to be authentic to our readers.
It was nice too to have that money back. Not money back.
Yeah, like our car payment was over $400 a month, and so we were just really excited. Once our son was born, our priorities just really changed. We had a newborn. We didn't want Adam to always have to work as much. We wanted one of us to be able to work more part-time. I'm a teacher. You really can't change a teacher's schedule too much. I already work,
Subbing.
Yeah. And one of us has to carry health insurance. So we decided that I would be the full-time person, carry the benefits, and Adam would be able to work part-time as needed. And since our son was sick, that way, he was able to, to do some, not like more part-time work. But anyways, so we had this $400 car payment. And if you haven't read the blog post, you need to go to our financial freedom plan. We just did our daily debt update. If you go to our debtfreespending.com and go to finances, you'll scroll down and you'll see that we just did our debt payoff update for July. So anyways, but if you go back in the former posts, you'll see that the first 2 or 3 that we put about how we sold our car back to the dealership. Our car payment was really, really, really high. And like I said, we were paying over $400 a month on our car. We loved it. We could afford it. But we just, like I said, that was a couple days of work, that Adam didn't have to work if we gave up the car payment per month. And so a local car dealership had a buy your car back day. And we won't get into the details of it, but we did actually make out okay on that deal, and we're able to sell our car back to the dealership.
Yeah, and they wanted us to stay and buy or upgrade to another vehicle.
And we told them no.
Yeah, I mean, it's, just like the gift card we got that time down in...
we did a timeshare too. So like a timeshare, like where you go and you listen, and we were in Florida, and we got like $100 gift card, and they think you're totally going to buy it, and we're like, no. And we walked away from that. But I don't recommend going to timeshare meetings. But anyways, so point is that, we had to make some drastic changes and be really willing to give up. We even had a realtor come to the house. We were ready to sell the house. We really want to become even more minimalistic than we already are. But our realtor did say that it would have been a huge waste of money right now, because he just really felt that we wouldn't get the value out of our house for what it's worth at this point. But we're both going to be pushing 50 in 10 years. His dad's going to be pushing 81. My grandma, if the Lord allows her to live, she'll be like 95, pushing 96. So my mom will be 70. So at that point, we know that there's going to be a lot of yard to mow, and so we're thinking probably in the next 10 years we might consolidate, downsize, and either move up with them on their property or do something. But since they already all live debt free, we think that maybe in a couple years we'll sell our house. We don't know, but anyways, budgets are cool, and living minimalistically is cool. And don't let anybody else tell you differently. Don't let your friends, try to talk you out of living on a budget.
Or credit cards.
And if you have those friends, I have friends like this who I just brush them off when they start going in that direction. But maybe you have friends that are constantly talking about what they have. It drives me crazy. I don't know if you have, and I was probably that way until we became minimalists in our minds. Mm-hmm. Again, we're not living in the shed out back like some minimalists that live in 600 square feet, but we definitely are trying to get rid of material things. And so I definitely feel like there have been times where I have had friends that maybe they talk a little bit about their new this or their new that kind of consumes them, you know, and I get that, you know, maybe they you know, redid something, and I'm excited for them and I'm happy for them, you know, that they're able to get something new. Yeah. It's not a jealousy issue. So I'm not saying it from that perspective. I just